Hey JP, Tyler with Bama Central. Just want to ask you, there's so much emotion after the game. You, Herb, embracing. Just kind of, what are you going to remember after this season, your senior year, going out the way you guys did?
Uh, I feel like the most I'm gonna remember is just the bond this team created. This is probably by far one of the closest teams that I've been on. Outside of basketball, we were always together. We were always bonding, and we were just so close together. So I mean, I feel like that translated on the court, but I feel like mostly what I'm gonna just remember most is just the bond we shared, just all the memories that we had, and just how hard we fought for each other. I mean, throughout the season, if it was one man down, the next man up, and everybody had each other back. So I feel like that's what I'm gonna remember the most.
Thanks for your question, Tyler. Next, we'll go to Haley Sutton with WSFA. Haley, you can unmute yourself and ask your question.
Hey, John, congrats on an amazing season, but I want to talk to you about your full time here at Alabama. You and her both especially have talked about how this has been a roller coaster and you guys have gutted it out and you've stuck it out. And so I guess from your perspective, how well do you think you left this program, just kind of your legacy and this senior class's legacy?
I feel like we left it in a great spot. When Coach Oates came in, he put in a system that us four seniors bought in, and we did a great job with helping the other guys that just came in or our younger guys buy into as well. So I feel like we left our mark on this school and definitely in college basketball with this season. And I know the guys that's returning that actually bought in and that's gonna get the other guys to buy in that's coming in. I just know that we left this program in great hands and they're gonna continue to progress and get better every year.
Thanks for your question, Haley. Next, we'll go to Tony Tsoukalos with Bama Insider. Tony, you can unmute yourself and ask your question.
Hey, John. Congrats on a great season and a great game. Can you take me through your vantage point of that Alex Reese three, just kind of what you were seeing on that play and just the excitement after he hit it?
Um, we work on that play every day in shoot around. That's one of our go-to plays, and we actually do it around the same amount of time that we had on the clock when we came out of the timeout. So once we seen that, we knew exactly what play we were going to, and we knew either one of us was going to get a shot. And luckily, Alex got the shot right in one of his favorite spots at the top of the key, and he does what he always do, make big time shots. So I was really real happy that he gave us a second chance to win the game. So, but like Coach said, it didn't happen that way. So as that.
Thanks for your question, Tony. Next, we'll go to AP Steedham with WHEP Radio. You can unmute yourself and ask your question.
Hey, John, AP Stedham of WHEP. Congratulations on your career, John. And I just wanted to ask you, what did you tell yourself? What psychological ploy did you use with yourself at halftime? You're trying to get your offensive mojo, and you had a much better second half.
I just know we had to relax. I had to relax. I knew, I was kind of rushing things. And all I need to do was get one easy bucket to get myself going. And I think I came out of halftime and got 2 free throws to get myself going. So we just need to relax as a whole, and I needed to relax as myself. And I feel like I did that, and I got going a little bit. Could have did a little bit more to help us get a win, but overall I feel like I got going a little bit in the second half.
Next, we'll go to Cecil Hurt with the Tuscaloosa News. Cecil, you can unmute yourself and ask your question.
John, you did such great things with this group of seniors, but when you look at the younger guys that you've mentored and that you've been teammates with, do you expect to see Alabama back in this position or further in the future?
Absolutely. I definitely expect them to be right here at this position or even farther, just with the talent level, that we have coming in recruiting, just the, experience that our guys going to have coming in next year, the guys that actually play heavy minutes, like, Jaden Shackelford, Javon Quinley, Jawan Gary, and it's a bunch of guys, like Coach said, that didn't play that actually, battle against us every day. So I just know that they're ready to actually play. So I definitely expect them to be back at this spot or further next year.
Next, we'll go to Steve Moulton with WZZN. Steve, you can unmute yourself and ask your question.
Steve Moulton from WZZN in Huntsville, Alabama. JP, congrats on a great career. I got to ask, though, seeing as much talent, especially that we have in North Alabama, not go to in-state schools, you did, and kind of lay the foundation. What does it mean to you as an Alabama guy to help turn the culture down there in Tuscaloosa? What does it mean to you?
It means a lot. Just especially, all the struggles that I went through my first 2 years and just the adversity that I had my first 2 years, just to see it all turn around and unfold like it did, it means a lot. Like we had an unmarkable season. We made history and we did great things for this school, and it feels great just along with me and a couple more of the Alabama guys being able to come into this school in our state and change it around like we did. So I feel great about that.
Next, we'll go to Carter Hill with the fifth quarter. Carter, you can unmute yourself and ask your question.
Yeah, John, Carter Hill with fifth quarter. Congratulations on a great season. I'm just curious, how much of an impact has Coach Oates made on yourself and your time at Alabama?
He made a huge impact. He came in, put in a game plan, put in a system that fits the players that we had, and he just let us loose. He let us be us. He let us do what we know we could do, and he never, not one time, told us not to. He always built our confidence, and he was just the perfect role model as a coach, perfect coach that we needed to come in and change this program around. And I know all the guys that's coming in next year, even the guys that's coming back next year are gonna love him and enjoy all the good things that he came and did for this team.
Thanks for that question, Carter. Next, Haley, did you have another question?
No, I didn't. Sorry, I didn't even realize my mic was, or my hand was up. I'm sorry.
All good. Tony, do you have another question?
I don't. Sorry, I didn't realize mine was up either.
Okay, we do have time for a couple more questions for anyone who would have their hand raised and would like to ask another question. Next, we'll ask Steve, do you have another question?
I do. About the game in particular, kind of the slow start out of the gate. Of just, if you could kind of walk me through how it was out there from your perspective, JP.
It was a hard battle game, just like we knew it was coming in. Every team that make it to this point in the NCAA tournament, we knew that it was gonna put up a fight, and that's exactly what they did. We tip our hats to UCLA because they came out, like Coach said, they had a great game plan, and their guys played very well. So we could have did some things better, but things didn't turn out our way. But overall, it was a hard battle game. We fought to the end, but we came up short.
Next, we'll go to Joey Blackwell with Bama Central. Joey, you can unmute yourself and ask your question.
Hey, John. Congrats on the great season. We've talked, both you and Oates have been asked a lot tonight about how, you guys want this team to be remembered this season. But to you personally, how do you want to be remembered with Alabama basketball in your time and your legacy with the Crimson Tide?
I just want to be remembered as a winner. That's all I wanted to do when I got here, no matter what it took, what I had to do. I just wanted to win. I wanted to, make this school, make this, season, special. That's exactly why I came back, and that's exactly what we did. Hats off to my brothers, because without them, this season wouldn't have been as special as it was. But, I just want to be remembered as a winner. No matter, how many awards we got, how many accolades we received, that really doesn't matter to me. I just always wanted to be known as a winner.
Cecil, do you have another question? Okay, and finally, we'll check in with AP. Do you have another question?
Yeah, I just have one or two more questions for you, John. Say, John, do you feel this style of basketball that Nate Oates implemented was the best for you? And then just looking forward for you, do you have any immediate plans, to get prepared for the NBA?
I think this system that Coach Oates was definitely, fit for me, fit for my game style, a running type style that likes to shoot threes, and that's exactly, what fits me. That's exactly what I do the most and do the best. And, I really don't have any, immediate plans. I'm just going to take some time, get back, see my family, my kids, and just enjoy and rest up some.